we back now for like the third time today? Yep, we're live again. I do not remember the game crashing this often before, when I was first playing through it. I don't know if I'm just having bad luck, or if the game doesn't run as well as it used to. But yeah, it's getting bad. Alright, let's do this goblin encounter again. Yes. Yes, we've seen the goblins. I killed them like 5 minutes ago, but... Oh, really? It caught me at the end of my special attack animation. There we go. Completed it pretty easily that time, and it hasn't crashed. It's a miracle. You take back your hunter's blades from the unconscious goblin. As soon as you do, with a splutter, the goblin in question awakes and flips away from you. Giggling, it escapes into the forest. I lost 3 gold. I must have not picked it up off the ground from the goblin sack. Unfortunately, your coin purse feels a little lighter than thieving devils. With the thugs defeated, you search your bodies for valuables. 1 equipment from 2, not bad. Sure, armor gluttony. Yes, let's just wear this until we come across an ogre. Then we can switch to the Dead King's scales. 20 life, 10 life, we're almost at max health, sure. You sight the end of your quest. The canyon winds carry the wailing from the dread caverns to you long before you see the grotto mouth. Cautiously, you step into the darkness and quickly discover what befell the missing townsfolk. Oh, an ogre. An ogre kicks a boulder out the way to stand before you. He extracts a large bone from between his teeth and hurls it into a pile of skeletal remains and peasant clothing. You reach for your weapon and enter the fray. I just switched away from my ogre killing armor and it didn't give me an opportunity to switch back to it. God damn it. That's slightly annoying. Big Wilbur, the current occupants of the Dread Caverns have no interest in allowing you to leave. The ogre's thick hide reduces damage by 3, making low damage weapons less effective. Which means my fucking daggers are like the worst thing I could be using. Uh-oh. This is going well. There we go. The spire's broken. Ah, I've taken so many hits. I can't see. Okay, just about done. There we go. You recover what you can from the remains of the townsfolk and return to the village. Okay. The mayor grimly thanks you for laying the poor souls to rest and bids you to leave, adding that there is little else for you to do here. Ogres are now stronger. The village's neighbouring Barn Point Bridge can wait no longer. Their wares must get to market. As you approach the bridge, the crowd falls silent. With a rumble and a thud, the troll clambers out from his lair. "Cost gold across here," he growls. The troll snatches the gold eagerly from your hands, and his craggy face splits into a broad smile. Tears start to well in his eyes. "I can finally afford that potion of transmogrification and give up this life of crime." Aww. The bards sing of your deeds.
I see you have begun to appreciate the finer points of our game.
You return to the capital in search of more adventures.
Now the challenge begins. Prepare yourself.
Okay, so this one has a lower point score but higher level. This adventure ends with combat against a powerful ogre. Expect to encounter their kind in your journey. Okay. This adventure ends with combat. Okay, so success is 60 gold there. I'm gonna go with the ogre one, so I can try and get the shard or token or whichever it was from the Dead King's Scales. You overhear 2 Imperial guards as they enter a tavern. Also, I'm gonna throw on the sword just 'cause it's nice all-around thing. You overhear two Imperial guards as they enter a tavern. Some fool tried to bring a caged ogre into the city, thinking he could put it on display. Well, it's causing a spectacle now. It broke free and's been smashing everything down at the docks all morning. You head to the dock.
No good will come of this.
At the end of the current adventure, face a challenging precision gambit. 30 gold in success, lose 12 foot in failure. Sure, throw that on. Reveal all encounters before the end of the adventure to succeed. For success, gain 60 gold. For failure, discard 1 random equipment. I usually do that anyway, go for it. Gambling tournament. At the end of the current adventure, face a challenging dice gambit. Target 14. For success, gain 35 fame. For failure, lose 36 food. Sure, go with all of them.
A terrible challenge awaits you.
The Empire seeks warriors brave enough to raid Firebrand Fortress, home to an ancient warlock. It is said to be guarded by both magical and mundane hazards. You sign up and head south. A noble patron of the arts has commissioned an artist to create a map of the Empire. You agree to help him scout the valleys, forests, and fields as you complete your adventure. You agree to enter into a famous gambling tournament to be held on Midsummer's Eve at the Imperial Palace.
Do not underthink your decisions.
Another shard on that. Oops, I didn't mean to hit A there. It's locked in now. Okay. Gambler's Jewel of Love. Absolutely. What was that? Beat 60 dice gambits to unlock this shard. 50 success or huge success in precision gambits for that one. And they're both pretty useful for this, for the trials I picked. Bastion, let's see. Bash 50 enemies as they block to unlock this shard. Sure. Another weapon, can't go wrong. After the first roll. Okay, gain 400 gold from the wager ability. There's a wager ability? Oh, this gives me the wager ability. At the start of each map, optionally bet 10 gold that you'll end the level in full life. Winning draws a gold game card. Sure. Lose 50% max life. Oh yeah, I remember the Blood Crescent. It's very powerful, but it takes away all my max life when I first equip it. Okay.
A third adventure awaits you. You understand now that these challenges will stretch until time itself ends?
Yes. Winter solstice. On the longest night of winter, the townsfolk of Stiegel set up around a huge bonfire to celebrate the victory of light over darkness. The one night the Empire turns a blind eye to the outlawed use of magic. You join a group of peasants close to the fire. Taking a sip, the woman beside you offers you a goblet. You politely accept a pungent potion and take a quick swig. Warmth rushes through your body, and you fall into a deep hypnotic trance as you stare into the dancing flames. The townsfolk chant, calling on the mountain spirits. In a flurry of snow, spirits descend and join the festivity. A curious white owl perches next to you and speaks. I sense a magical air about you. If you feel particularly inclined inclined, will you share your blessings in exchange for longevity? I don't want to. No. I like my blessings. I'll get that shard later. I imagine 2 blessings probably wasn't enough for that anyway. Some of these shard requirements seem pretty tough. As you wish, says the owl as he flies off into the night sky. You gaze into the flames as the festivities continue around you. You wake to find yourself in a stable, nestled among a herd of cows. On your way out, you spot a few unconscious Empire guards huddled together outside the stable. The wilds are home to many a rebel, criminal, and beast. Hold on. I'll throw this on. Here we go. So did it without taking damage. A blessing should appear on the map somewhere. With the battle resolved, you scavenge what you can from the remains. What we got up there? Knight's Sword and explore new lands. Bountiful gains. The effects of all gain chance cards are applied twice until you leave the level, then discard this card. That's kind of useless. I've only got this last encounter.
Without a wand is still deadly. A knight without a sword, nothing.
A gathering of hooded villagers outside an abandoned church piques your curiosity. You decide to follow them into the building. An impassioned man takes the pulpit, raising a fine sword overhead. This blade is used to knight the squires of the Empire. It's a symbol of an old kingdom, a dying one. The sword glimmers enticingly in the afternoon light. You feel a strong compulsion to steal it. I've 53 fame, that requires 10, so let's try this. Ooh, lots of greed. Grab the sword off the altar and announce your reclamation on behalf of the Empire. Oh. Let's get rid of the assassin. While most of the crowd disperses for fear of retribution, the few who remain have the audacity to challenge your authority. I'm starting to get my feel back for the combat now. Make your way out of the abandoned church with the stolen sword in hand. The Empire will most certainly be searching for this. Empire counters on the map. On the other hand, perhaps you'll be greatly rewarded for the sword's return. Return the sword. Sure, let's go to that. You present the ceremonial sword to the Imperial Court. The general examines the sword carefully. The knighting ceremony can be rescheduled for tomorrow thanks to you. Your service to the Empire will not go unrewarded. Nice. 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 Double nice. You leave the Imperial Court heralded as a hero. You come to a junction in the road. Your quarry yet eludes you, but perhaps there is wisdom in exploring these lands further. No. The wilds are sometimes treacherous and harmful. While traversing a dangerous cliff face, you slip and lose your footing. Though relatively unharmed, the same cannot be said for the pack of travelers' rations that broke your fall. Damn it. Actually, let's go the dead skills. Dead king scales on, just in case I come across an ogre. Arm wrestling. You enter a competition of strength at a fair. The gold prize is available to the winner. Never mind, let's keep the armor gluttony on. Hopefully get some more food back. Your opponent in the third round is Paralee the Brass Hag. She touts herself as a fearsome pirate, but needs the money from this competition to get herself a boat. I really wish I'd got the
I hope
ring
you have learned to be their master.
The ring that adds to this. Oh, what are those rolls? Just reroll everything. Oh, what are those rolls? Reroll these. There we go.
Well done. You continue to impress.
Brass Hag cannot live up to the strength of her name and slumps in defeat. Nice. Double nice. Triple nice. You take your reward from the purser and your way out of the tavern. When you return, you will compete in the next round for a larger prize. Don't I have
Take careful stock of your resources. You must consider every decision ahead of you.
Yeah, just revive my companion now. No, do not explore yet. You set up camp one night beside an old, forgotten battlefield. It's a haunted place. Local legends say the field's strewn by the bones of 100 witches. Your supper is interrupted by the arrival of a strange, horned creature. Greetings, mortal. My time here is limited, but I wish to offer you my aid. The creature gives you a brief but entirely accurate summary of your adventures so far. I like you, human, it says, peering at you intently with unblinking eyes. I want you to succeed and fulfill your destiny. Let's bargain. Map of the area, but lose 20% fame. Absolutely fucking not. Alright, let's continue. An ogre bursts through the trees and swings his club at you. Results of this encounter vary depending on your total defense. Current defense is 24, target defense is 40. Jesus. Your adequate armor absorbs much of the damage. That's not bad. The ogre shakes his head at you, disappointed. Wincing, you can barely stand, let alone stop the ogre as he disappears back into the forest. Oh well, that was just rude. I was hoping to fight it for the Dead King skills thing. Welcome back, my friend. The innkeeper greets you warmly. Heal by a meal or rest, which do you require? Let's discuss rumors. Discuss local points of interest. Okay. Let's buy some more food. And some more. And that'll do. You leave the inn. In the depth of the forest, you find a young woman crying, her child tugging at her skirt. She tells you that her eldest has disappeared after ignoring her warning about the fairy ring. You notice a circle of toadstools in the meadow nearby. You offer to help find her child. As you step into the middle of the ring, everything fades. Your vision returns, but the forest is no longer the same. The trees are purple and the sky shines yellow with a bright blue sun. Treading through the strange forest, you encounter a brownie with a head too big for his body. I'm so hungry. Will you spare me some food, he says. Sure, I just bought a bunch, but take most of it. You catch a twinkle in his eyes as you present him with a delicious feast. Nice. Continue. He munches on a bread roll. Whatever you do, if you see the fawn, don't believe a word he says. He almost always lies, he says with his mouth full. You walk along a path, following a cheerful sound of a pipe instrument. You come up to a fork in the road where a fawn plays his pan flute while clicking his hooves about. Can I help you, he asks. You inquire about the missing child. Oh yes, about yay-high, scruffy clothes. Yes, he went that way, he says, pointing to the path to the left. Let's go right. You tread lightly down the path and come to a magnificent castle. The drawbridge is lowered, so you walk inside. Many goblins and fairies gather in the Queen's court. Actually, let's put this on. These on. Upon the throne sits the Queen, a cherub, with 4 faces and a serpent's tail. The first face is a womanly face, the second belongs to a panther, the third is the face of a goat, and the fourth is that of a swan. The Queen opens all her mouths, and her voice echoes. A mere mortal in my court? Why have you come? You explain that you're looking for a missing child. She looks you up and down and says, I will trade the child for one of your blessings. Shit. Sure, I'll trade Longshot. A goblin walks out of a chamber, holding a hand of a small child. He escorts you and the child to another fairy ring, and sends you on your way. You reappear in the meadow where the mother waits anxiously. You reunite the mother with her child. The mother embraces her children and thanks you profusely. I will say a prayer for you every day. Beginning of each new map, draw a blessing. Hell yeah! Let's go forward. Acquire 40 gold in a single map to gain 30 max life, then discard this card. He's just a small child, you overhear. A deeper voice growls. We have to take him to the dungeons or else he'll run straight to whatever northern clan he's spawned from and show them where our outpost is. Save him. Unsheathing your weapon, you demand they let the boy go. Let's throw a medium weapon. Yep, everything else is fine. Let's throw on a heavy weapon. The Empire soldiers are unmoved by your threat. hate these musket guys. Hate these musket guys with a fucking passion. Oh fuck! I forgot that was a thing they can do. Lots of food and money. As you check on the unconscious guard, you notice a boy looking at you warily, as if sizing you up. Combat damaged your equipment and reduced your max life. Really, that was just awful. Oh my god. There we go. He fiddles with the little dried plant hung around his neck nervously. Okay, I'll tell you, there was an Empire ambush in our village. I ran with Mother. We got separated. He wipes some tears from his face angrily. But I'm not afraid. I am of Clan Catsfoot and we are great pathfinders. I will find my way home. The boy tells you what he knows of the area. Okay. Small northerner boy refuses any and all help. You can only wish him luck as a small farm disappears into the forest. Nice, I got a shard. That on for now. Bitter winter. Across a snow-covered field, you see a lonely homestead. As you approach, you're greeted by the occupants, a farmer and his family. The farmer wrings his hands nervously as he fights his pride. That shard is already locked to the card. I must need a particular item or something before encountering it. I don't suppose you can spare my family some food. We have very few supplies to last us a winter. We would be most grateful. Go for it. Bless your soul, the farmer gasps as you hand him the food. You lose a food. This is more than I could have ever expected from a stranger. I will spread word of this deed, and come the harvest I will repay this gesture as best as I can. Harvest is added to the deck, and the shards move to that. Okay.
Blessings are a viable currency in these parts.
Find yourself at the edge of nothing, an obsidian pillar bits before you. So I can I just not do that? You leave having done nothing, pillars and bitless. Yeah, I don't care about extra endless points right now. Alright, I'm about to go fight an ogre, so throw that on, and let's do it. you sight the end of your quest. At the time you reach a dock, a crowd has assembled to watch the ogre. They cheer as the beast smashes a wooden crate over the head of an Imperial guard and then throws him into the river. The remaining soldiers say something about reinforcements as they run past you, disappearing behind the amused townsfolk. Wait, am I fighting the Imperials? Why would I fight against them? I'm coming to help them beat the ogre that just killed one of them. They better not be attacking me. They are! What the hell? Splattermaul, monstrous relics from a forgotten era, do more in a world lost to the march of progress. If I remember correctly, this guy has some, like, very fast attacks. Ow, like that. Ow. Please just die. Ow. Oh, it took a lot of damage. Oh god, I just did not press anything. Just the ogre, it's really not so bad. There we go. An Imperial captain rides up with a company of soldiers in time to see you land the final blow. He inspects the bodies for a moment before addressing you. Good work, mercenary. Swift force is the only way to deal with vulgar creatures like that. Combat damage your equipment reaches your max life. Captain turns to one of his men and directs him to give you payment. So, why are Imperial soldiers both rewarding me after fighting against me? Oh well, ogres are no stronger in combat. You and a group of fellow recruits arrive at the woods surrounding... Also, let's sort back then. And throw armor gluttony back on. Arrive at the woods surrounding Firebrand Fortress, reputed home of the Warlock. The Empire has established a small outpost here. Leave your weapons with us. Your job is to get in any way you can and open the main door, the captain tells you. We'll do the rest. The castle is in ruins and the moat is dry. Nothing stirs on the battlements as you approach. Oh, this isn't too
The pendulum is ever changing, and the challenges it presents.
Oh my
change
god.
too.
I have no excuse for failing that. I just fucked it. You find yourself separated from the recruits on the other side of the moat. You lose your bet with the captain that you'd be first into the castle. Some other recruit manages to open the drawbridge and the castle's secured by the time you catch up. I lost 12 food, Jesus. The time has come for you and the mapmaker to part company. He pieces together all of the rough sketches he has taken during your time together. That will be satisfactory, he concludes after some time. He offers you payment and leaves to complete his work. You arrive at the palace on Midsummer's Eve to take part in the gambling contest. Just need more than a 3. Really? Well, I have no food now. You walk away from the gambling table poorer than when you began.
Let us delve deeper still into the secrets of this game.
You return to the capital in search of more adventure. We're into gobos. Or... I mean, I'd rather do that for the extra score and level, but I do have a weapon that I need to beat goblins with. So
It
I'll go with
seems
this.
the goblins have become organized. Do what you will.
Yeah, Hunter's Blades have to defeat 50 gobos to unlock the token on that. You attend the summons of a high-ranking cleric within the city. Goblins, the gaunt, pale clergyman explains. The stinking wretches have invaded sacred ground and are, even now, desecrating all manner of holy relics. He extends a crooked finger to emphasize his point, saying, "Violence is strictly forbidden within the hallowed chamber of the mausoleum, on pain of expulsion from our holy order and a blight upon the soul." The old man looks you up and down. As a common sellsword, however, I expect you will have no issue with getting the job done. An armed guard, dressed in the familiar white and red of the Order of Callus's Might, provides a scroll granting access to the church that houses the entrance to the tombs.
I doubt you have the courage to choose more at this point.
Wow! Sword. Let's see. Challenging chance cards, 15 fame for success, 1 curse for failure. Let's give it a shot. End of the current challenge. Just roll more than a 12. That should be easy. I'll take that. Map of the Empire, I'll just do. For success, gain 36 food. Hell yeah. All I really need to do now is get me enough food so I don't die just walking through here. A band of farmers from the town of Narrowmere, having never before set foot in the capital city, are looking for someone to attend the spring markets and negotiate on their behalf. You agree to speak at the traders' gathering 2 weeks hence. You agree to enter into a famous gambling tournament to be held on Midsummer's Eve at the Imperial Palace. A noble patron of the arts has commissioned an artist to create a map of the Empire. You agree to help him scout the valleys, forests and fields as you complete
Now you
your
have
adventure.
a lot to think about. Don't take too long about it.
Shards, so definitely. Oh no, there are 2 things with shards here now. I'll take interception for now. Well, this is new. Why is this new? Burrow. I've done this before. Definitely. Oh well, just try it.
Now you
Sure.
have a lot to think about. Don't take too long about it.
Ushers again. And Assassin's Blades has a new token, or a shard, sorry. Defeat 50 Empire with a finisher to unlock this shard. Okay. Life received from eating is doubled. Get 50 successes or huge success results in chance card gambits. Okay. Okay. Seems fine. After losing 3 precision gambits with a failure or huge failure, draw 2 equipment cards, then discard this card.
A fourth
That gave
adventure.
me enough food
Good.
to do me as well. A peasant approaches you and says, "Great warrior, our village has become a regular target for the northern raiders. They've set up camp near our village. There's no need to kill them all. If you incite enough fear, they'll leave us alone. We have little to offer, but I'm sure we can find something to give you for your troubles." This is going to be very difficult with just sort of basic weapons, but let's give it a go. Sneak up to the raiders' camp and launch an attack. Okay, so I just have to play really well here to try and kill as many as possible. Oh, no way I'm killing all of them in 40 seconds. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's tough to dodge. It comes out so fast. Well, I killed 3. That's terrible. Tell the peasants the cowardly northern raiders will not bother them any longer. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Gain 2 fame. Hey, reveal 5 encounters at least. Intercept and return to Hemstock, Kubarak's favor, and explore new lands. Follow a trail of hearsay to an inn in the town of Alderos. The barkeep introduces himself as Hervey and says, "Father Galfrey mentioned that you were a keen thief, so I have a lucrative proposition for you. A new reeve is to be elected. I've intercepted the letter and made an adjustment to include myself, the great Hervey of Alderos. All I'd like you to do is to get this list into the messenger's hands without him noticing." He hands you a sealed scroll. When the messenger arrives, he rests his satchel on the stool beside him, so bump into him or drop all my gold. So 50 gold, I imagine, will trivialize this, but... Oh, yeah. Ah, damn it. Yeah, retry. That was my chance. waiting for another good opportunity to come around. Still missed anyway, damn it.
Poorly done.
Shut up.
You must harness your will and find the quiet stillness inside
Yeah, shut up.
Next
Right,
time,
fair.
bring more food.
Gain 15 food and 1 curse. Map the area, 10 max life. Let's do neither. I'll survive. Turn to Himstock. Or Rumstock, sorry. While passing through the gates of a village in the outskirts of the Empire, you're approached by a crowd of eager youths. It's you, the legendary hero, subject of ballad and rhyme. The townsfolk break into cheers and offer you gifts as they vie for your attention. Once you accept one type of offering, the others will be withdrawn. Food. You spend the remainder of the day and most of the night at the village tavern, surrounded by local peasants enamored with your exciting tales. You come to a junction in the road. Your quarry yet eludes you, but perhaps there is wisdom in exploring these lands further. Nope, keep going. Trial cards award 20% extra points. If you lose a dice gambit, discard this and draw 1 curse for each adventure you've carried this blessing, oh god. So trials are gonna give me way more points, but I can never lose a dice gambit again. Ursus, a young warrior from the north, proposes a hunting contest. This farmer kindly saved my boy instead of handing him to the Empire. I will rid the land of the boars, destroying his crops, and thanks, he'll be a worthy opponent. As you step forward to accept the challenge, the farmer warns, not only have they been wreaking havoc on my fields, a huge white beast ate one of my lambs. I hacked off one of his tusks, but he still roams. You and Ursus shake hands before heading into the fields, paying heed to the gnarly grunts echoing in the distance. Okay. This one? Yes! Following its huge tracks, you find the monstrous white boar by the river. You stealthily approach as he sharpens his single tusk in a boulder. When he senses your presence, he grunts in the common tongue with a strange, lilted accent. Spare this old blood, blessed mortal. Spare him. You lower your sword. The boar watches you with sad red eyes before bowing cautiously. Damage is reduced by 30% in the next combat with light weapons equipped. Then discard this card. Commute a token. You continue hunting until the sun begins to set, then haul your kills back to the farmhouse. Ursus paces in front of a pile of dead beasts as the farmer tallies your kills. Oh no. Cannot fail dice gambits either. Come on, damn it! Well, I get a curse. Discard the first game card you receive in each level. That could be awful, or it could matter none. Ursus has you beat by 1 beast. Ursus is the winner, the farmer announces. I'm grateful to you both. My fields will be safe once more, says the farmer, embracing his precious flock of sheep. Well, I got the shard from it, that's the important part. Checkpoint. You reach an official checkpoint. A tithe to the Emperor must be paid by all who pass through. Neither? Sneak. You slip past while a farmer engages the soldiers in a lengthy discussion on the health benefits of turnips for turtles. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that like several times now. You find yourself in the Edendorf fields once again. The farmer's homestead lies ahead. The farmer and his family greet you as you approach the house. Thanks to you, we were able to comfortably make it through the winter, the farmer says with a smile. The harvest has been good this year, so please take this as a small token of our appreciation. Oh, I lost 3 food. I gained 3 food. And 5 food. You thank the family for their generosity and continue in your journey. Gain 4 fame and a shard. Yep, checkpoint again. Oh, it's steadily climbing as well. No. I just need more than a 1 and it'll be fine. Okay. I'm gonna have to do that one more time when I come back from
more
here.
care.
Oh, goblin ambush. As you pass through the city cemetery, a band of warlike goblins suddenly bursts from concealment to surround you. Percival said to let nobody in, a muddy goblin squeaks. Stab them up, boil their bones, drink their marrow. Oh, I hope I still have my hunter dagger thingies equipped. So I need to kill 50 gobos with them. Yes, I do. Good. This will be my first time fighting, like, hostile gobos. Goblin Archer. Usually hunting the fire lizards of the underground. You slow mortals should be easy game. Goblin Archer uses heavy attacks from range. Defend with a shield, else evade for your life. Oh god! What the hell was that? So I've got quite a lot of food again now. Following item no longer provides defense. The Gladiator's Visage. 1 equipment from 2. Life received from eating. Oh yeah, absolutely. Chance cards shuffle more slowly. Okay, so I am glad that like, it's only the defense that decreases there. I can still get, like, the first time I complete a combat unharmed, it adds a blessing. Alright, it'll probably be 12 now, yep. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, fuck it. I'll fight my way through if I have to. Soldiers notice you trying to hide behind a wagon. Soldiers draw their weapons. Nope. Nope! Oh my god. There's too much! Too many of them! In too small a space. one hit and all of that, so not getting the blessing yet. With the soldiers dealt with, you run for the gate before reinforcements arrive. Yep, goodbye. Gobbles! No, I don't have my, Fuck, I don't have my, light weapon on. I've still got the heavy weapon. That's the worst thing I could possibly have. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Hey, more equipment. Hey, dazzling blade. Sure. E. Let's put Hunter's blades back on.
I've said my piece on gnomes. The company you kept to get you here is strange indeed.
As you trundle along in your horse-drawn carriage, you catch a glimpse of some cheeky gnomes fleeing with your weapon. God damn it! Give it back. You chase them on foot until they dive into a burrow. You take a peek into their hidey hole and discover they have quite a cache of weapons in their lair. You reach your arm into the hole. No! How did I manage that? Yeah, got them back. Don't hurt us, they cry. They hand you back your stolen item. The little round door slams shut as you draw your weapon from their burrow. Put that back on. Need my gobble killers. Sure, keep going. Deal plus 30% damage in the next combat, then discard this card. There are so many like transient blessings they've added to this game now. It's interesting.
What has happened to the world beyond the reaches of the Empire? Even I am unsure.
A trader of uncertain origin entices you to exchange your equipment, or your soul, for the items rattling around in his trunk. Received. So, one random blessing for 2 random items, or choose 1 item and lose 1 random equipment. I'd rather not do any of this, honestly. I'm okay with my current setup. Your journey leads you directly through Purgatory. By the edge of a cave entrance, you meet an old man, bundled in rags. He stares at you with milk-white eyes and warns of impending peril. It will not leave you unchanged, as the favour and ire of the gods pursue all who journey here. Guard, braggart, freeloader, alone, keen affliction. No. Don't think that's worth it. Even for the shard. The old man wishes you a safe journey, adding, I doubt you'll find much peace in this realm, what with that madman in the dealer's chair.
Another fortune teller, and another opportunity for you to hear naught but what pleases you.
The stars shine bright in this cold, frosty morning, when you happen upon a balding man looking at the heavens through a spyglass. He rubs his hands together to keep warm. When he sees you approach, he stares over his spectacles and says, If you have something to keep my ears warm, I will reveal to you your future. I like my headgear. I'll lend him it for a night. He graciously accepts your offer. He puts a helm on and looks at the sky through his spyglass. I can see a glimpse of your future in the stars. You have quite a journey ahead of you. Okay. Thank you, adventurer. I shall return your fine headpiece via magical means when I have completed my nightly observations of other realms. After 5 encounters, gain your helm, then discard this card. A noxious smell alerts you to an oncoming group of toshers led by a short, stumpy woman with an eye patch. Eye Patch Eve, they call her, and although they dress in greasy drabs, her fingers are adorned with exquisite rings and their pockets are deep with gold. Look at this princess, I bet they've never done a day's dirty work, she sniggers. What do you say, fancy eking out a bit, coin? Tides a comin', better get in there quick, princess, says Eye Patch Eve, as one of her consorts lifts a lid off a manhole. As you and the toshers come splashing down and your boots soak up the muck, you feel something at the bottom of the putrid subterranean river. Ooh, these are all pretty nice. Oh no, these are all too good. Give me Gambler's Jewel. You plunge your hands into the rancid water to pull it out. Come on. I would need a 4, so reroll both of these. Come on, anything more than a 1. There we go. You fish out the trinket, doubtful it's worth such torment. Hell yeah. The sewer walls tremble. Time to surface, she shouts as the toshers lift themselves out the gutter. They pull you out just as the tunnel floods. Nice. First 5 shards?
You have gathered enough pieces. Now let us see what that has gained you.
The town of Hull has been hit hard with an outbreak of corruption. The dead are piling in the streets, the Empire captain says, rubbing her tired eyes. I'll pay good money for any bodies you gather this day. You are given temporary custody of a horse and cart. Bells of bereavement have been braided into the horse's mane. You lead the carriage to the northern streets of Hull, ringing your bell and calling for the dead. A pauper presses some bread into your hands as his beloved is loaded onto the cart. So she will be looked kindly upon on her long and lonely journey. You've collected 18 deceased. Oh, that was 10 food and a mystic because of that curse. You lead the carriage to the south of Hull, calling for the dead. I'll just take that. Again, pauper press bread into my hands. I've collected 35. It's another 7 food. Having completed your circuit, you return to the Empire Captain for your reward. A cloaked figure stops you on your return. Oh my, I could smell those bodies from the woods. The captain asked that I take them off your hands. Sure. The man gleefully takes the horse's reins and heads out of town. It is not long before the townspeople hear of your deed. They hurl curses at you bitterly. Damn it. Oh no, I regret everything. You enter the tavern as a storm lights up the night sky. The bar is packed with fellow travelers seeking respite from the weather. As you make yourself comfortable in a relatively dry corner, a band of northern raiders kick in the doors. Prepare your souls for cleansing, godless heathens. You ready your weapon. Oh god. Oh damn. Tried to roll out of the circle and got hit by a regular attack instead. I'm so bad at dodging that. Well, it took a couple of hits, but it wasn't too bad. The Northerners retreat into the storm. The innkeeper serves a round of drinks in your honor. Here, an old soldier left this with me before renouncing his adventuring for good. I want you to have it. Also not bad. Discard blessings. What was this one again? 2 trials. Okay, never mind. Nah, I won't bother. You sight the end of your quest. I definitely have good hunter's blades. What's this do again? Success or huge success in chance cards. I need to kill 45 more goblins with hunter's blades. Yep, advance. You approach the mausoleum cautiously, the sounds of gobbles clearly drifting from the main door. Inside, you see a band of armed goblins sitting around idly. They seem to be waiting for something. Hello, a goblin voice suddenly calls out, startling you. Are you here for the funeral? The goblin beside you asks. A human, a gobble cries from within. Protect his holiness, the ritual mustn't be interrupted. enchanted with mischief. Saint Percival, bodyguard to His Holiness the Grand Bishop of Gobbletown, he stands ready to defend the crypt. Goblin chanters cast magic spells from a distance, use evade to avoid their attacks. Oh, damn it. Come back. With the goblin band defeated, you move to inspect the tomb itself. To your surprise, none of the gold sarcophaguses have been touched. A casket woven from reeds and surrounded by an unusual collection of jewels and hats sits beside a finely carved coffin. A goblin with an enormous domed hat finishes reciting something in a strange tongue as you approach. He always wanted to be laid to rest here with his friend, the old goblin states, before suddenly blowing a horn and disappearing into a portal. Moments later, the woven casket crackles with green magic and dissolves into dust. Good work, mercenary, the bishop says as you collect your payment. It seems you stopped them before they could ransack the tomb. Goblins are now stronger in combat. You arrive at a gathering of traders to negotiate the selling of produce from the town of Narrowmere. Oh, well, this is difficult. After the negotiations, you discuss the prices you secured with the farmers. They seem content with your result. The bards sing of your deeds. The farmers thank you for your efforts and bid you farewell. You arrive at the palace on Midsummer's Eve to take part in the gambling contest.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Ooh. Each thief's defeated in combat increases weapon damage by 1. Okay.
A mighty weapon for a mightier warrior than you, I think.
Lady Luck is with you this night as you prove yourself to be master of the bones. You collect your winnings. The time has come for you and the mapmaker to part company. He pieces together all of the rough sketches he has taken during your time together. That will be satisfactory, he concludes after some time. He offers you payment and leaves to complete his work.
The game does not end until you are defeated. Press on.
Hell yeah. I am loaded right now. You return to the capital in search of more adventure.
Is that what you wanted?
Empire success restores 65% of your life. Just gonna keep going after gobos, try and get this token from the daggers. You attend the summons of a high-ranking cleric within the city. Goblins, the gauntlet. This is exactly the same. Yeah, they're in the mausoleum, blah blah blah, they're gonna loot it. What have we got? have 4 more curses by the end of the current adventure to succeed. I could get that. For failure, lose 20% life. That's not too bad. For success, choose plus 10 fame, draw 2 gold cards, or draw a blessing. Yeah, I'll go that in. Discard 2 weapons at the end of the current adventure. Wait a minute. If it goes, they resolve in order that they're put into the hand, so I'll do that last if any of the other failure things are gain a curse, just in case. Yeah, discard 2 weapons at the end. I should be able to do that. I have 6 or more blessings. I can't do that, I don't think, because I've got the curse. It means I can't gain blessings if I have more blessings than curses. So, Dark Sanctum, but not Blessed Ground. A rowdy group of young noblemen approach as you leave a disreputable tavern. Mercenary, one of them calls. We have need of weapons, none of that standard issue army rubbish. Something like light a man, yeah, we've seen this. Spill blood, light make callous. I agree. You're invited. Oh, the Lady Melora thing. Yeah, I need, Osmond's locked in the tower of a evil wizard, but I need curses to get in.
I have tried to aid you, but now you're on your own.
Okay, what have we got? Fate dealing and plague. New shard and soothsayer, go for it. Did you know lemon flavored ice cream, if made with a custard, is technically a form of mayo? Is it? That's strange. I like that. Alchemist. Okay. Oh, this is new. This isn't new. I've definitely done that event before. It's got a shard now. Defense by 5. Hit 150 enemies with this item to unlock the shard. Go for it. Destroy the armor of 50 armored enemies to unlock the shard. Mayo is just eggs, fat and acid. Custard is made with eggs, cream is a fat, and lemon is an acid. Yeah, that makes sense.
I had not expected you to get this far. Not this time, in any case.
Oh, no. Don't leave immediately.
I have never been concerned about my own image. If I ever had any vanity, it has been cured now.
You follow the sound of hammering into the town hall. Inside, a tiny man stands atop a stool, chipping away a row of marble sculptures. Impressive, is it not? Sir Malifaux of Kildare is a great patron of the arts. You could be too. Sure, I've got more than enough gold. Sometime later, you return to see the finished product. An exact replica of you stands in the town hall among sculptures of nobles. I guarantee such a status symbol will earn you great admiration from the people of the Empire, says the sculptor. Iowa closes her eyes and speaks. We do not control fate's course, but we can examine the weave and guide your path. Harrow interrupts. Or you can carve your own path. Carve it through the Black Knight's heart and you'll be rewarded. I do have a nice heavy weapon. So I might just fight the knight. Yeah, sure, let's fight the knight. A bold choice, Iowa says. Good fortune will smile upon you, as long as you survive. Defeat the Black Knight outright for a king's bounty. Let's try and remember how the knight fights. I think he has some fairly quick attacks I have to dodge. The Black Knight, the protector of prisoners being held beyond this mortal realm. A mighty foe in mighty armor that must be bashed off before he can be killed. Okay, yeah, I can do this in more than enough time. Ah, fuck. I just stood there and took a hit right at the end. That said, there's a place that sells mayo flavored ice cream and something tells me it's not just lemon flavored ice cream. Yeah, I'm sure I saw something recently about that mayonnaise ice cream. It sounds horrible because I hate mayonnaise. I cannot understand why anyone would want that. Oh, my battery's getting low. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Okay. Black Knight's corpse scatters like in the wind, like ash. You have proven yourself again, adventurer. You'll spin the wheel 3 times.
Here we see yet another wheel, each different, yet each bearing their own similarities. Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
Damn it. Sure, take it. Take your reward, says Gariel. Checkpoint Arndris and what's that, Goblin Ambush. You ever had popcorn with both real butter and fake butter on it? It seemed to be fake butter and flavor. I honestly have no idea. I don't eat popcorn that often. It's only sometimes when I go to the movies I'll get some, and I don't really stop to question whether the butter they use is real. Your mic volume suddenly went way down, by the way. That's probably because I changed over the battery in the controller. Hold on. Yeah, for some reason, whenever I change over the battery pack, it drops my mic volume drastically, but then it comes back up to normal after a few minutes. It should be about ready to come back up if it hasn't already.
Ho, 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 you make up,
Yeah,
poor
I think that's fair.
apprentice. Cultivate focus.
Yeah, it's back to normal now, good. Okay. But yeah, I've never really stopped to question whether the butter on my popcorn is being real or not. I just eat it. So, I doubt I've ever had popcorn with both real and fake on it at the same time. As you pass through the city cemetery, a band of warlike goblins suddenly burst from concealment to surround you. Pumpkin said to let nobody in, a muddy goblin squeaks. Stab them up, boil their bones, drink their marrow. Movie theater butter is a fake one. Okay. Oh yeah, I've definitely never had both real and fake then. Maybe I'll bring my own butter next time I go see a movie. Gobos, they pour from their undercities, a tide of mischief and terror. Tricky and unpredictable fighters, Gobos are vulnerable to riposte. Attack them before they finish drinking or deal with the consequences. Yeah, I learned that one. Stay away, stay away, stay away, stay away! Stay away, ow. Fuck. No, 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 no. Oh no. Where are you? Here. I hate when they start chugging and they pull way across the battlefield from me. Okay. Any life. I've defeated 18. Getting there. Just sneak through. Yep, slip past while the farmer talks to them. Arandris. While crossing the desert, the ground begins to tremble beneath your feet. A monstrous scaled head slithers out from the sand, followed by a long, shimmering body, a serpent of terrible size. If you strain, you swear you hear a faint melody being plucked out in a lute. The creature stretches languidly and encircles you. The legends of old spit on thee, the serpent drones, staring with 3 unblinking red eyes. Hardship is thy duty, and a poor soldier thou art. Alrighty. This one maybe? Yes. The serpent blinks impassively. Then with a hiss, it slides away, disappearing quickly into the sands. Alright, let's try and sneak through again. 16 this time. It's getting kind of difficult. Oh my. Just reroll everything. Come on. That is the same roll, basically. I'll I'll just fight them. Yeah. Go on, nice heavy weapon. Soldiers notice you trying to hide between. Yeah, they draw their weapons. Captain must get regular. Gonna act like I've never had Hretha's ire before. Bestowed to the people by the western fishing villages by the clans of the north in a time of peace and prosperity. Okay, just immediately shoot me then, why don't you? Okay. His armor's gone. Just immediately lost 20 health. Ow. Okay, I don't think that actually did damage. Oh, still musketeered in. There we go. My dog ducks when people try to pet her because she's old and her vision isn't very good. Oh, that's sad. She just gets a little frightened. She doesn't know what's coming. Oh wait, let's back to the Hunter's Blades in case I get sudden gobble ambush. Let's go. Balanced Spirit is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I need to get rid of that curse. Kubarak's Favor. Gain 2 pieces of equipment, lose 1 random equipment. Now I'm good. Give him half my food, sure. Got plenty. Give me that huge success. This one? Yes! She still likes being pet, but gets mistaken about where your hand is. Yeah. Just doesn't quite see what's coming. He speaks in the language of the old religion for several minutes and then gently touches your forehead. It is done. Lose fire 2 food, gain 2 fame. Oh, of course, he's trying to give me blessings, and Balanced Spirit is screwing me completely. Oh no. That was a waste of all my food. Wilds are sometimes treacherous and harmful. Pack of travelers' rations broke your fall, just lost a few food, that's fine. Plague. A wounded peasant runs stumbling down the street, chased by a horde of corrupted. Wait a minute. This is like... No, that's not the hammer that's more against corrupted, but screw it, I'll use it. Fine. Ready your weapon as the horde draws near. Oh, I forgot these guys, those guys do, unblockables every time. Violence done, you search the houses for loot. What we got? Let's give me some food, I guess. Find delicious preserves in the storehouse. Missed opportunity screwed me out of 5 food. I still get 3. Hearing dragging footsteps again, you make yourself scarce. Hopper Dilemma. The town crier announces the Empire seeks mercenaries to join the battle against corruption. You seek out the watchtower where the recruitment is taking place. You arrive in time to hear Sir Malifaule's plan to wipe out the Paupers district. The outbreak began there and we cannot risk sparing any of their lives, he says. Sir Malifaule the Green leads the mercenaries to the Pauper district, where the poor and sick have been walled off from the rest of the city. As you hear the wailing of the corrupted, Sir Malifaule gives his command to charge. Fuck, I don't know which one will give me the token, but let's refuse. Your refusal does not sit well with the Imperial soldiers. Traitor, one of the soldiers shouts. Imperial soldiers surround you, shackles at the ready. You draw your weapon and prepare for their wrath. Yeah, they're kind of being dicks anyway, just killing off poor people. Nope. Never shoot me in the face again. Oh, come on. There we go. We both just completely whiffed right at the end there. Fearful of your wrath, the rest of the soldiers retreat. You spot a peasant woman with a child hiding behind some barrels. You lead them past the wall, past gatekeepers who look pointedly in the other direction. Bless your heart, she says, holding back tears. Please accept this token of her appreciation. Nice. Even better. And there's the shard. Nice. Soothsayer. You're about to embark on a quest for the mayor of a small town when a young, strangely dressed woman shouts to you. Beware, stranger, for I have seen your future, and danger awaits. For but a few coins, she continues, while gripping your arm. I can tell you of your coming misfortunes. You hand over the coins and they vanish into the woman's robes. She focuses on you, thinking for a moment, and tells you the outcome of your quest. Okay. 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 Oh my god. So I'm gonna lose like almost 100 gold. But gain a lot of life. No! Well, that gave me the shard. The soothsayers of my youth would not wear such gaudy material, nor sell their gift like a beggar with a coin trick, Valinor sniffs. Let's keep going. Hate Balance Spirit so much, I've not had a single opportunity to remove a curse. I can discard blessings, no I'd rather not. You You leave, having done nothing. The pillar is ambivalent of your exit. Exploring the wilds. The wilds are welcoming, their bounty plentiful. You feel soothed and reinvigorated by your exploration. Gobble ambush. Goblin Chanter. Channel strange magic innate to goblins through makeshift bone sticks and makeshift hats. Oh god. It's just slapping my head. Nope. Stop that. Alright, so that should have got me at least about halfway to enough goblins for this weapon token. Bloodthirsty goblins still lie at your feet as you pick through the remains of anything of value. Alright. Yep, exactly halfway. 25 of 50. Empire contacts. You visit your contact in the Imperial Armory. You must be planning for trouble if you've come to me for help, he says with a knowing grin. Tell me, who are you hunting? I'll see what I can find in the vault of contraband items. Okay, so there are no faction things anywhere, so that's useless. Come back again sometime, maybe something useful will have come in. Gobbles! Snap, you feel something being yanked off your person. Turn to see a few gobbles running away, giggling and pointing at you. With no time to check what was stolen, you rush after the thieving devils. Some highwaymen emerge from the bushes. Okay. Damn, they took my daggers, didn't they? Yeah, these are just the basic ones. easy enough. So this is going pretty well for my first endless mode run. Coming along quite nicely. Take out your hunter's blades. Yep, they run away. Life, gold. Oh, they're automatically re-equipped, the hunter's blades. Sacred ground, not yet. Just one more encounter. Fallen treasure. You see some treasure lying just inside the den of a family of claw trolls. Nice. You may try to retrieve it, but the claws of troll cubs are preternaturally sharp. You will have to be quick. Hit 150 enemies with this item to unlock the shard. Okay. You retrieve the item, but the troll cubs are enraged at your intrusion to their cave. Oh, that was an amazing opportunity there. I'm just scared of the red blocks. I've failed too many, like, easy checks of this lately. There we go.
That will set you in good stead from here.
You are both quick and nimble as you exit the cave safely. Alright, so I didn't get enough curses, but I can at least deliver some weapons. Ooh, it's brimstoned. It's the same as the last one. There's two of them this time as well. Pumpkin, bodyguard to His Holiness the Grand Bishop of Goblin Town, stands ready to defend the crypt. Please stop. There we go. They do stop eventually. Ow. Oh god, another one's drinking. I'm not going to be able to stop him. Ow. Oh god. Shit, I can't stop him. Ow. Oh, this is actually kinda rough. Nope, no, 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 I... Fuck. Oh, come on. Alright, last archer over here. Okay, I took a lot of damage in that fight, but we made it through. The Goblin Band defeated, inspect the tomb. None of the sarcophaguses have been touched, they were actually just burying a friend. There we go, trial completed. Goblins are stronger now. Alright, deliver the weapons. I'd kinda rather not, but sure, fucking take these two. There we go. And I did not manage to get enough curses, so I just lost some
Step
life.
by
So that's
step,
fine.
you come closer to an understanding of eternity.
Okay, 2 new ones. So this is Mages. Success restores 65% of life. This is Undead. Success, pick 1 platinum card from 2. So this gives more score. This is a more level. Let's go with this. Hold on, let me get myself a drink quickly. Okay. One morning, as your spoon melts dramatically into your porridge, you get a sneaking suspicion someone is trying to kill you. You tip the tainted breakfast down a storm drain, where it starts to sizzle and smolder, and venture into the marketplace. Another contract in your life, hero, says the sausage monger, handing you his wares. It's all anyone's talking about. Rumor has it the assassin wants you to find their lair and make a fair fight. Doesn't sound like assassination to me, but what do I know? Swallow your breakfast and begin the hunt. Yep, this is easy. I always do that anyway. Deliver 47 food. Kind of unnecessary. 1 permanent blessings from 3. Sure. Suppose I could do that just for the score more than anything. Nah, I won't bother. Let's just
I
stick
see
to
only
them.
death lurking in the cards.
Yep. Band of farmers from the village of Dunhollow, having never before set foot in the capital city, are looking for someone to attend the spring markets and negotiate on their behalf. You agree to speak at the traders' gathering 2 weeks hence. Fed Fence has a new shard, Gnomish Exchange has a token. Killer has a shard. May remove a curse, abso-fucking-lutely. Upgrade equipment. And defeat 15 mages. Sure, never know. Escape from snare more easily. 3rd repulsed against northerners. Sure. Well, these are good for undead. 400 wheel gambits to unlock that shard. That is... Special ability is more damage to undead. Okay. Need to get rid of this fucking balanced spirit curse.
Well.
Really badly. Berta's betting house. Beside a busy Empire Road, you spy a ramshackle stall whereupon a few ramshackle people are seated on stools, rolling dice. You approach the stall, and behind the table is a little girl, practicing on a poorly tuned violin. Beside her waits a squat lady clad in a flowery apron. "Welcome, have a seat. Do try the spice cakes. I baked them this morning." The grizzled, toothless gentleman beside you chuckles. "Don't trust her, she'll distract you with that beautiful face." Berta blushes and hands out more sweets. Let's play some dice. 18 gold. Remember, Poppet, it's double or nothing. Berta hands you 3 well-worn dice. If your third roll is the highest, you'll win enough to buy your sweetheart something from the market. Okay, so I need to hope for a low roll. Why?
Victory. You are learning.
Why? I hate everything. Never playing dice again. No. Okay. I'm sorry, dear, the dice are not in your favor today. Yeah, fucking apparently. Let's play guards. Good enough. Congratulations. Damn it. Nah, I don't care. It's only 18 gold. I'm sorry, dude, the cards are not in your favorite today. Take a biscuit anyway. With a dull tinkle, Berta rings a small rusted handbell. Time to go home! She hands out the rest of her baked goods, and the rough patrons wander off sadly.
I cannot say that I see the point in taking a request to retrieve false idols from a false cleric, but you will make your own choices.
What used to be a lavish monastery has taken a major hit from a recent raid. A monk laments. It's a shame about the missing gold, but it's an even greater tragedy that they've stolen our holy relic. You volunteer to search for the raiders. What's that again? Full weapon damage to all enemies when activated. If an enemy is killed, gain an extra usage. Okay. You follow a trail of abandoned trinkets to find the northern raiders sleeping on top of a pile of treasure in a conspicuous forest clearing. I can take these guys on. You manage to take one of the raiders out before the others wake. Wiping sleep from their eyes, they jump to arms. Shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, okay, that was rude. 2 attacks coming in at the same time. I hate that. Oh. Noticed that a little too late. It's fine. Oh. There we go. Yeah, I got sloppy there again. You haul the stolen items back to the monastery. The monks grab the carved sapphire hat from you as soon as you return. The holy relic! This is worth far more than gold to us, so please take the rest as your reward. Not bad. Explore new lands, not yet.
I will never understand why you are so eager to carve away the pieces of your soul in exchange for mere objects.
On the balcony of the tallest tower, you find a pile of treasure. You are welcome to it, says the adventurer, applying a tourniquet to his severed arm. But know that it is cursed. No, I won't bother. You bid goodbye to the treasure and the adventurer, who seems in terrible pain. He brushes off your concerns, merely retorting, "May my arm bleed freely is a warning to those who come here. It's not enough to have lived. We should be determined to live for something. I know now that this is my true purpose." Yeah, the rewards weren't all that good, and I hate curses. Where's this curse removal thing I threw in? Nope, I will not leave immediately. Healer. Tell me, Wanderer, what is it you seek? Curse removal, please, for the love of God. Oh, it costs fame. How many curses do I have? I'm assuming I can't remove that. That would be a bit silly if I could. That's a blessing. So I've got 2. Balanced Spirit, I really need. Missed Opportunity. It's kind of whatever. Let's remove a specific one. Balanced Spirit. Yes. You nod and the bark combusts in a blaze of green and blue flame. The woman smiles as sweetly scented smoke wafts from the bowl. And I got the shard. Oh, I can do it again. I wasn't sure if it'd let me. Sure, get rid of my other curse too. Don't need food, don't need healing. I can ask the whispers of their travels, she explains. They speak of many tales, some of daring, some of adventure, some of things yet to pass. She holds out her withered palm. For a donation, I can share their tale. No wish exchange. Alright, let's go. Finally, I can start getting blessings again. Get a map of the area. No. Our checkpoint. Let's try and sneak through again. I just need a 3 or higher. And that's awful. Fuck it, I guess I'm fighting them. Ow. Ow, I swear I had the block that time. The first hit I took, I just messed up, but that second one, I definitely hit the button. Oh. Messed that up as well. I'm starting to play really sloppily in these, and I need to stop that. Just sooner or later it's gonna get me killed. Right. The television started trying to turn itself off because I don't know. I just dead. Really, that didn't interrupt you? Okay, whatever. I'll take half of my health being lost in one combat, sure. Fucking deserved most of those hits. Except that second one. Yeah.
Deal with them if you will. I would rather leave them be.
You trespass on gnomish ground, human, a voice calls out as a dozen small creatures leap from the trees around you. The penalty for this transgression is death. Make peace with your gods. So I've never fought gnomes before, I think this is a new thing. They were adorable. Gnomes, fiercely territorial, trespass in the gnomish lands and face the consequences. Pesky, persistent, and impossible to hit. Gnomes cause snare, evade to avoid, or struggle to break free. Gnomes can only be deterred with a finisher. Oh god! Oh my god! Alright. Okay, I understand. I feel bad for this. I'm just booting them all. It's amazing. The battered gnomes pick themselves up from the battlefield and approach you cautiously. Alright, the penalty for this transgression is no longer death. We'd like to parley. We seek arms to defend ourselves, a gnome declares loudly. Hand over some of your equipment and we'll release you. We can even pay you something. I'll give you some food for a helmet, one of the small folk exclaims. I'll share the secrets of this land for a ring, another chimes in. Give me a weapon I can wield and one for my brother. We've got gold, a toothless gnome calls out. The gnomes all loudly shout their own offers, trying to drown each other out. I don't really have much at all I would like to give away. No, I'll do that another time. The gnomes quickly retreat into the trees, peering at you from the shadows until you leave. Yeah, I'm sure I'll encounter that again once I've got more to offer. Alright, I cannot sneak my way through anymore. Sure, 5% of my gold. And let's get... long shot. Undead ambush. While hunting around the Church of Fires for free church chestnuts, you hear an ominous rattling behind you. That was easy. I keep forgetting to use the artifact I've got as well. I could maybe have got a few free uses out of it. You loot what you can, wondering who had sent these fiends to attack you. Plans? Nope. Unimpressed farmer. You see an adventurer leaving a farm with a large basket of fresh vegetables and sweet pies. He grins at you as he passes, looking terribly pleased with himself. An elderly farmer flaps his hand at you as you near the farm. "Oh, adventurer," he shouts, "be you a small potato or an acclaimed hero, come closer so my eyes can see you." He squints at you and cries out, clapping his leathery hands in joy. "Why, it's you! I'm honoured, adventurer, simply honoured." He insists on gifting you a basket overflowing with freshly baked bread and fruits. Sure. Arandris again. We just had this like a couple of things ago. This one? Yes. And it's gone. Ooh, wine of the gods. Are you a god or a mere mortal? A sharply dressed peddler points you out from a crowd. Come forth and be judged worthy by this wine, brewed from grapes fallen from the very sky itself. He strokes a tall bottle of black wine. Your blood will boil or your toes will curl into your feet. If they don't, you'll win 100 gold coins. The peddler runs his hands through a bowl of shining gold with a sly smile. Do you dare try it? Go for it, I want the shard. He unstoppers the wine with a hiss and pours a glittering black liquid into a goblet. Try pinching your nose, somebody in the crowd shouts as you tip back the smoking drink. No! Oh, that's nasty, no. Get a little earlier. There. Yes. The wine goes...
A wise decision.
The wine goes down smooth and is almost pleasant, a sweet, charred taste. You stand awkwardly before the breathless crowd as the peddler gapes at you. Oh my, you did it! Most people die. Let's next 5 shards. And next word. plus 10 fame, lose 1 fame after every encounter until this bonus is 0. Okay.
Now you merely wait until that goblin can get his portal open. Well, that, and try and stop them killing you along the way.
The tower is in chaos. Alarm bells have the garrison soldiers in a panic. As you watch, a goblin with a hefty sack leaps from a window, dangling from a makeshift rope. He bounces painfully off the wall as he lowers himself to the ground. The castle doors fly open, guards assemble, armed and angered. The goblin blows his horn, discharging little more than a feeble hiss. I need a moment to recharge this. Help me and I'll split my takings. Before you can reply, he throws you an item from his sack. Here's your retainer, he says. The guards rush forward. Arrest them, they're with the goblin. Save our little gobble buddy. Oh god damn it. Come on. Get interrupted. No! Okay. Hopefully, I doubt that counted as killing them all before Goblin escaped, even though he hadn't jumped in the portal yet. Goblin gone, you make your own escape. Yeah, I needed to kill him just a couple seconds faster. Undead ambush, okay. Oh yeah, I still have the axe equipped as well. Okay, so my uses of the artifact can't go above 3. But assuming I time it relatively well, I can pretty much keep it at 3 endlessly. You look what you can, wondering who'd sent these fiends to attack you. Real 5 encounters. Dangerous wilds, keep your sorrows. Okay. Ordeal by iron. A midwife confined to a pillory cries out to you, proclaiming her innocence. "I'm not a witch," she cries. She's accused of practicing necromancy after she brought a stillborn back to life and is due to stand trial in front of the Inquisition. "I was only looking out for the child, and now they'll have me hold scorching iron to see if I burn. Of course I'll burn," she exclaims. You promise to do whatever it takes to free her. On the day of the trial, you sneak into the executioner's chamber and draw your sword as a burly man adjusts his executioner's mask. With a single blow, he drops like stone. You claim his attire, leaving him tied in a closet. The dealer draws the executioner's axe equipment card.
Old, notched, but deathly sharp.
Okay. As you perform the ordeal, you ensure the iron scarcely touches the flames. The midwife winces as you drop the warm bar into her hands, but soon realizes the ruse is for her benefit. You advise her to leave town before the real executioner is discovered. Hell yeah. I mean, I don't need anything, but hell yeah.
Here is a man
Mage's
with a
workshop.
particular set of powers turned to mere trade. He ought to be bending the powers of the universe to his will, and instead, he serves you.
You enter the workshop of the Enchanter. He specializes in adding magical powers to items, especially those that bring health and fortune to adventurers. I can enchant one of your items. Be warned, any existing enchantment will be destroyed. Enchanter... actually, no. I mean, I want the shard. Hold on. When it says any existing enchantment will be destroyed... I don't know if that's going to get rid of the draining rebirth or avoiding failure. I'd really rather it didn't. Oh, it just changes the helmet. Okay. I regret that. And it didn't even give me the shard. I would have much preferred the one I had before. God damn it. Oh, that's the end of the quest. I thought the one to the left was. Okay, what's this then?
Here is a chance to improve your standing, yet it will require you to take on additional hardship. Your choice to make. Think carefully.
You take refuge in a cave to avoid a sudden downpour. You begin to explore your surroundings to pass the time. What appears to be a small alcove turns out to be a tunnel burrowing deep into the mountain. After hours of winding paths and random junctions, you find yourself in a wide cavern lit by thin streams of sunlight penetrating from somewhere above. He changes one item into another item of the same type. Yeah, I realize that now. I just wasn't entirely sure because I'd never encountered that before. A creature stands motionless in the gloom, peering at you with interest. Are you mortal? It asks in a voice that seems more in your mind than not. It moves closer but makes no threatening gestures. The essence of death hangs on your every breath, yet your soul still lingers in its shell. It points a crooked finger at your chest. Would you like me to set it free? Chains hang from the creature's limbs. Each movement creates a tiny jingling noise. Suspended from each one is a dark glass container. Ah, you notice the tools of my trade. I gather the sorrows of your kind. I tend to them until the gods see fit to release them once more. Would you like to see one? Earn endless points by gaining curse cards. No! I'd rather... All companions move faster and inflict more damage. Companion takes 30% of any resources you earn. Lose equipment whenever you gain a curse. Lose random equipment whenever you gain a curse. Platinum cards have no effect. No! The creature watches as you leave the cavern. Farewell, mortal. Get curse curses, but also get lots of points. Optional, luckily. Yeah, if that forced me to take a bunch of curses, I'd have cried. A woman in dark robes leans against the door of an old, disused tavern. You've done well to follow my clues, hero. I wasn't sure you had it in you. She laughs heartily, and the bone charms at her wrists and waist rattle together. I've been well paid to end your adventures here and now. As you savor your final moments, know that the Fellowship of the Crippling Ibis sends its regards. Or Ibis, sorry. Destitute only affects platinum gain cards, not platinum equipment or kind of... Yeah, I know that, I just said platinum. But some platinum gain cards are nice. Your weapon is already in your hand as you begin the charge. Barrowbane, called by dark magic to terrorize the living from dusk until dawn. Revenants wear armor that does standard attacks, use bash to break it, yep. Ow. Oh, to dodge instead of block. Uh-oh. I did an attack I had to dodge and an attack I had to block coming in at the same time, so I tried to dodge and I got hit by the one that I didn't block. Ow. I'm just standing still and taking hits right now. Okay, I'm just gonna die or something, I guess. I went to dodge his attack, but I rolled into him so I didn't move, and then I took an attack from the other guy. Thinking about whether or not to bother using my artifact. I wasn't entirely sure if one more hit would kill them. You search the assassin's body for clues, but find only their payment, a black velvet bag of sapphires. You toss the gems to your companion for safekeeping. Okay, so Coward's Bane. Absolved Plight. Let's go with Absolved Plight. A cursory examination of the tavern unearths a few more items of value which you slip into your haversack. Your companion stares at the body and retorts, "Another attempt in your life, and another mystery. Just how many enemies can one person accrue in a single lifetime? Undead are stronger. Time has come for you and the mapmaker to part company." He pieces together all the rough sketches he's taken during your time together. "This will be satisfactory," he concludes after some time. He offers you payment and leaves to complete his work. You arrive at the gathering of traders to negotiate the selling of produce from the village of Dunhollow. Oh shit. This one? Yes. After the negotiations, you discuss the prices you secured with the farmers. They seem content with the result. You gain 10 gold for each successfully completed trial card. Willing curses award a 10% extra points. Huge failures considered failure. Sure. The farmers bless you for your efforts and bid you farewell. Capital and search for more adventure. Okay, so we've got Thieves, success is 45 gold. Or Ogre, 30 food. And more points in a higher level. Sure, go with that. After a particularly poor hand of cards, you agree to serve as an armed escort for a merchant caravan in exchange for clearing your debt. Vela, the caravan mistress, gives you a sly wink. "I assure you, hero, we'll all get paid once we reach a town of Stoker. I just need you to keep the beasties at bay until then." As the loaded wagons pass through the town gates, your companion stares at the long road ahead and sighs. "I'm beginning to think that game was rigged. What kind of deck of cards has 5 aces? Current adventure, face a challenging fuel gambit. For success, keep it. Keep the gain card. For failure, keep the pain card. Sure. Troll toll, discard 110 gold at the end of the current adventure. You'll get 1 permanent blessing from 2. For failure, lose 30 food. I've got plenty of gold, so sure, take that. End of the current adventure, face a challenging precision gambit. For success, 1 permanent blessing from 3. For failure, you lose 70% life. Go for it. Drunken Tales in the Shipyard. Okay, this is the same as the Ogre one. Isn't it? Yeah, an Imperial warship once laden with treasures, now perched precariously. Yeah, large troll. Need someone to pay him so he stops harassing them. Raid Firebrand Fortress, home to an ancient warlock, said to be guarded by both magical and mundane hazards. Fed Fens has a new shard. Forgotten Dreams has a new shard. Black Cauldron. Sure. State Fate Stealing. Sure. Finishers against thieves drop gold. Use a thieves bending ability 30 times for that shard. Sure, take it. Humble Hammer is less damage the higher the wielder's fame, so I won't bother. Take 50 hits in combat to unlock that shard. Destroy the armor of 30 armored corrupted to unlock that shard. Activate your weapon ability 20 times. Defeat 50 northerners with a finisher. After 7 combats against Northerners, draw 6 gain cards and discard this card.
A timid first step at the entrance to new horizons. Or perhaps nothing but death awaits.
Gain 40 gold, lose 25% max life. No, it's not even close to worth it.
Memories of the past become disasters of the present. You should have left them forgotten after all.
You are visited late one night by a creature from the underworld seeking sustenance. Your dreams turn to nightmares as you relive the pain of past encounters. Okay, can remove one. I'd rather avoid Mirandris, honestly. Just give me like an undead ambush. While hunting around, blah blah blah, yep. These guys are at least good because I can hit lots of them at once with my... So if I can just like dodge and block until that comes back, I'm guaranteed to take out at least one of them with it. So it's what, hit 150 enemies with this? Oh my god, yes. That card's fucked up. Do what you can. Cool. Sated by your feelings of dread and helplessness, the fiend returns to whatever soulless pit of despair it normally inhabits. So yes, already up to 81 out of 150. It's not bad. I've been watching for 2 hours now. Just want to say you're playing really well and thanks for the stream. Thank you, Casey Fang. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm not sure I agree that I'm playing well. Sometimes some of these combats have done terribly, but I'm trying. Oh, it's another checkpoint. Sure, sneak through. Wow, that was terrible. Wow, that was just as terrible. Sure. All I need is better than a 1. That is what I asked for, but it was a little too close for comfort. I think I might have lasted 6 adventures before once. I'm not sure what I'm at right now, actually. What's that? Oh, wait, what? Sure, give me it. Oh, cause I got the exact score. It's the gain cards from that blessing I've had for like 20 years. Okay. You're at 6, that's why I said that. Okay. I'm just trying to see how far I can go. Right, you slip past. Not yet. Go back. Oh no, I'm gonna have to go past this checkpoint like here and then one more time. Come on. Damn it. Just reroll it all. I'm gonna end up having to fight these guys, yeah. Screw it. highest score I've ever gotten is 2,880. You're pretty close to that. Yeah, that's one thing I've been wondering, because I have no frame of reference for what is supposed to be a good score or not. I haven't known if, like, 2,000 is really good or really bad. A strange mystery, the whims which keep some ancient relics in our hands, while others are but dust. I swear I hit the block button there. Oh, of course I can block gunshots. Oh, damn it, that didn't kill any of them. Come on, let this kill someone. Yes, kill two. Nice, I got my charges back. Or 3,000 is standard, I think. I mean, I watched someone get over 10,000, but that was an anomaly. I'm gonna have to play for a very long time if I want to get close anywhere near anomaly. Like, this run's already been going on for like a good number of hours. Permanent injury, next 10 life. Enveloped by a thick cloud of marsh gas, you carefully make your way across stones and fallen logs towards your target. Oh, I need it. I need that gold. Yes! Just 10,000.
Nicely timed.
No way, he got over 100,000. Holy shit! How long was he playing for to get over 100,000? Like, the run must have taken him like a good 15 hours at least. Moving gracefully to the carriage, you quickly gain access to a pair of locked crates contained within. Okay. Let's go with... Sure, go with that. I don't want to wear it yet.
Do you think
the
these
wetlands.
poor souls would have turned to a life of crime if they'd known a wizard sitting alone in a tower would go to the trouble of creating a ring solely to cause them pain? I wonder.
That's a good point. Flee the wetlands, though the taint of its stench lingers with you. Soothsayer. Let's see. Good. Bad, but still lose a fair amount of food, but gain max life and equipment. Yes, I'll do it. He streamed the whole thing as a full-time job, and that run took weeks, so yes, it was well over 15 hours, yeah. Okay, so he did do it in multiple sessions, it wasn't some, like, insane, like, 48-hour stream or anything. Suit yourself, the woman remarked, suddenly disinterested. She turns and enters the tavern to order her usual drink. The next day, you stride into the forest, intent on hunting down the brigands that have been harrying the town. Your quest gets off to a good start. A chance encounter with a kind witch provides both an afternoon of entertaining conversation and a brew of hearty tea, sure to fill you with vigour. Yep. Discover that the brigands have already killed each other, seemingly over a game of cards. You search the remains for anything useful. Yeah, sure. Not bad. Begin your journey back to the village. Sense you're being watched when suddenly a Jaculus leaps upon you from the branches of a tree. Yeah, multiple sessions, a great many of them. Fair enough. You kill the small dragon quickly, but not before it bites you. Ouch, but I've still gained 2. A wandering devil disguised as a peasant turns you into a donkey to complement his disguise. Eventually, you're released safely in another part of the forest and spend some days retracing your path. You lose your way and get lost in the forest. While pausing for lunch, you discover that some of your supplies have been consumed by rats. It's a good thing I had a lot of food. Your wanderings lead you to the site of a recent battle between Empire and Northerner warriors. Search the scene for anything useful. 1 from 2. Sure, I guess. A pair of apples from your daily supplies turn out to be enchanted fruit from the gods. The situation with the brigands resolved, you return to the village to collect your payment, only to discover that the mayor has left town on holiday for an indefinite time. You leave the small village without payment. Yeah, sure, 10% of my gold. Still got plenty. If you have 0 gold and 0 food at the beginning of a new map, draw 3 grain cards and discard this card, so that's probably going to be useless for me forever, unless something goes horribly wrong. Treacherous wilds, pluck some juicy wild berries from a thorn-covered thicket. The realization they are poisonous arrives far too late. Ow. That hurt my feelings. Parandris again. It's the 3rd time I've met you. I've yet to fail this though, so I'm kind of worried about what will happen when I do. Burning building. You hear shouting up ahead. As you make your way down the cobbled street, you see lights flickering on the road in front of you. As you approach, you see a building, flames and smoke billowing out of its upper room windows. A crowd has formed outside, passing buckets of water between one another to temper the blaze. As you push your way through the crowd, you see a woman frantically pleading to the villagers. "Please help, my family is in there. Anyone, please help." Yeah, sure, dealer, on you go. Your face is already fucked up enough. Yeah, one to remove, right. Let's get rid of the huge failure. Through a haze of smoke, you find the woman's youngest daughter crying under a bed. You coax her out, scoop her up, and carry her out of the blaze. A villager rushes to your aid. "Thank you, brave adventurer, I can take it from here. But be warned, the building is not safe, it will soon collapse." The woman embraces her child, then turns to you once more. "My husband, did you see my husband? He's still in there, please, please help." Get rid of the huge failure again. That's nice too, because it puts, oh my god, no. It turned just a little too much. Puts the tile next to each other. Make it easier to hit, and then I still managed to mess it up. You find the woman's son attempting to find his way out through the smoke and flames. Grabbing his hand, you lead him back through the building to safety. The villager rushes to your aid, blah blah blah. Soon collapse. Go and embrace your child. Husband, you see my husband. Okay. This one is a little harder. Yes, got it. Slumped in the corner of the room, you find the woman's husband. You put his arm over your shoulder and quickly make your way out of the inferno. As you emerge, the woman and her children rush to the man's side and embrace him. "Thank you, adventurer. You've saved my family from certain death," the woman says. "All our possessions have been destroyed and will never be be able to repay you, know that we will speak of your deeds here today for as long as we all shall live. Black Cauldron. On a little-travelled imperial road, there sits a dilapidated tavern, known as the Black Cauldron. The few patrons are quiet, sullen folk who barely look up to register your arrival. We have little to eat or drink, and no rooms to rent, the bartender offers, helpfully. Yeah, thanks. Blessings? I wouldn't know about any of that mumbo-jumbo, he replies casually, but we do run a small trade in equipment out back, why don't you have a look? Behind a tattered curtain, you spy a dusty storeroom full of worn and battered equipment. A man and a woman, as ancient and rundown as their stock, serve as proprietors. As you enter, the woman peers closely at you, then nods to the man, saying, "They've been touched by gods." Yeah, it was terrible, had to go through a drawn-out court session, pointed out on a doll. The man smiles warmly. "Welcome, friend, what can we offer you today?" 3 equipment for 1 blessing, or 1 blessing for 3 equipment. Do I get to choose the blessing, cause where was it? That one I could easily do without. Whom performs a series of arcane gestures over your heart. Nice. Get rid of that. Let's see what we have to offer, the man says, revealing a hidden stash of items. I'll show you the good stuff, since you clearly aren't an Imperial stooge. Oh, this is all kind of useless, but sure.
A robust defense against northern ire. With what confidence you choose your tools and faith in your powers.
Travel in peace, the man says as you depart. The bartender gives the barest nod of acknowledgement as you leave the tavern. Well, it's not bad. Another fucking checkpoint, Jesus Christ. So many of them. Oh, and I have to hit 17. Nope. Well, the fighting's fine. I've got to use my weapon ability in the Cardinal Blade like 15 more times or so to get that shard. Plus I might get a chance to use my artifact and work towards getting that shard as well. Don't shoot me. Oh my god, I just stood there and let him hit me. Oh, that just melted him. Like 5 of the little things. Damn it, didn't get my charge. Ah, you motherfucker, I was countering the attack and I got shot. Oh, hello. I want to fight another, like, horde of undead. They're great for building my artifact charge back up. They have so little health. I can usually kill 4 or 5 of them with a single use. Oh, portcullis begins to close. This is new. This one? Damn it, not that one. Trapped on this side of the gate, you run for the safety of the trees. It's not gonna let me, like, sneak by these ever again. Sure, 10% of my gold. Whatever. fork in the road. That did nothing. Explore new lands. Yep, let's go to the next level. Trial cards award 20% extra points. Oh, this again, I had this before. If you ever lose a dice gambit, draw a curse for each adventure you've carried this blessing. I'm pretty sure this is the fucking blessing that gave me the curse that stops me gaining blessings if I'm like more blessings and curses. It screwed me entirely for so long. Ogre in the bridge. No, don't go yet. Ogre ambush. Current defense is -14. Target defense is 60. Furly clad body does little to protect against the blow. Ow. 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 That was rude. The ogre shakes his head at you, disappointed. Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed too. Forgotten dreams. You gaze into the deep waters of the Well of Forgotten Dreams. I reckon I can manage Goblin Retainer now. Shit, this one. Don't know what that is. Oh no, that's the I gain 30%. Yeah, Companion takes 30% of all gains received while they're active. Yeah, I don't want that. This. Yes. You wake up sometime later with no idea how much time has passed. Ogre ambush. Oh no, not again. Ow. 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 Stop hurting me. Discard blessings. Oh, absolutely. Let me... Is it that one? No, it's not that. It's this one. Yeah, I don't care about the extra points as much as I care about avoiding the curses. Send a blessing into the ether and feel at peace. The rest of them I like. While crossing a stone bridge, you suddenly find yourself confronted by a villainous band. You could stand and fight the fiends or throw yourself to the mercy of the river below. You're thinking of allies' greed. Companion's cut just makes you lose 1 gold whenever you activate a companion ability in combat. Oh, well that's way worse than I thought. That's way less bad than I thought it was. That's awful English, but you get the point. Oh well. I still got the Goblin's Retainer either way. I want another chance to get the token from that. Right, don't I have... Right, so that's a bomb, deals damage to corrupted. Destroy the armor of 30 armored. Corrupted to unlock the shard. Screw it. I'll just stick with the artifact I've got currently. God damn it. Good, I got 1 charge back in it. I shouldn't have there. Wasn't too bad. Having spilled your enemy's blood, you search the bodies for anything useful. Okay, not gonna work. Oh. Food, sure. And again. Fate stealing. Wraithless Ire. I should be able to destroy the knight. Yes, protector of prisoners held beyond the mortal realm. Oops. I rolled into him, that was stupid. My health's actually getting a little low. Oh, I'm actually running a little low on time as well. Still got it though. Just came far closer than I would have liked. Proven yourself. Yep, spin the wheel 3 times for my rewards.
I'm not a vain man. You must appreciate that this game, has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Sure. Works.
That should help.
And what else have we got? 15 food, I guess. Either 15 gold or 15 food I'll be happy with. Damn it. Retainer. At least gave me enough health to pretty much guarantee I won't die to the boss. Cardinal Blade again. Also I need to try and remember to put on Dead King's scales when I go into the...
Good luck taking this token from me.
When I go into the end of this. It is an ogre, right? Yeah, it's an ogre. It's actually coming a little closer than I would have expected. There we go, just made it. So I should get the token? I think, unless there's more to it because I killed him before he opened his portal. Hearing the shouts of additional guards, the goblin summons a portal and drags you in. The three of you fall through a seemingly endless tunnel of swirling stars. Oh no, I don't want allies' greed. Or failure. There we go. You see the goblin ahead. His sack tears open and his loot tumbles towards you. After what seems like a lifetime, the portal releases you somewhere in the depths of the forest. You eventually find the path and continue on your way. Your majestic disappearing act has become the talk of the town.
A reward well earned.
Alright, before I forget, Dead King's Scales. And probably best just going with Breath's Ire against the troll, or ogre, sorry. The roads are relatively peaceful and the caravan makes good time. At night, over steaming bowls of barley soup, the merchants mutter about a monstrous ogre who demands an impossible toll on the bridge to Stoker. Ravella simply shrugs and says it's your problem. Sure enough, the great beast stands in the middle of the bridge, blocking the path. He cups his ear melodramatically as you approach. Methinks thou clinks of coin, journeyman, but 'tis tribute the quarry demands, and tribute the quarry will receive. Surrender thy fortune, and thee and thine shall be left unmauled. No, 'cause it's a bunch of northerners, I'll just stick with Cardinal Blade. Or Winter's Bane. Yeah, I'll go Winter's Bane, sure. You hear the twang of a crossbow and a steel bolt sails through the air and buries itself in the ogre's eye. Actually, armored enemies. Using Bloodless. Sure. Ravella shouts from the caravan. You are not enlisted for your diplomacy skills. Slay the beast and get on with it. The ogre roars and advances. Gotta be careful here, he's gonna hit hard. Monstrous relics from a forgotten era, mourn for a world lost to the march of progress. Oh. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Oh, I rolled too late. And I shouldn't have rolled at all there. Yep, now I'm in dangerous territory. There we go. I came a little closer to death than I was quite comfortable with there, but that was just because I fucked up a couple times. Still made it through. The caravan is greeted at a gate. Wait a minute, let's go back to Cardinal Blade to work on the token there. At the gate Stoker by the local reeve. You made it through. Then can I assume the beast has been dealt with? Ravella nods. 'Tis so. Your payment then. He tosses the caravan mistress a sack full of coins and leaves to help unload the wagons. Ravella tells his steward to prepare your payment in response. Your efforts were appreciated, hero. You're welcome in my caravan, and indeed at my card table anytime. Ogres are stronger now. You arrive at the Cliffs of Oblivion and risk a peek over the edge. A sizable Imperial vessel was indeed dashed against the rocks below. Searching it won't be easy. Escaping with any loot will be even more difficult. With a little more than a rope and a prayer to the ancient gods, you make your way down the Cliffs of Oblivion to the marooned ship. Damn it. Yeah, just keep it. With skill and daring, you make your way back to solid land and less treacherous pursuits. Don't want it, but I've got it. The villagers neighbouring Barren Point Bridge can wait no longer. Their wares must get to market. As you approach a bridge, the crowd falls silent. With a rumble and a thud, the troll clambers out from his lair. Costs gold to cross eerie grills. Troll snatches a gold eagerly from your hands and his craggy face splits into a broad smile. Yeah, you can buy a potion of transmogrification and give up his life of crime, sure. 10 gold for each successfully completed trial. Willing curses are 10x plus 10% points. Let's just go with this. The local priest blesses you for removing the troll. You and a group of fellow recruits arrive at the woods surrounding Firebrand Fortress, reputed home of the Warlock. Empire's established a small outpost. Leave your weapons with me, jobs to get in any way you can, open the main door, we'll do the rest. Castle's solidly constructed and the moat runs deep. You see movements in the battlements as you approach. A few recruits turn back. Oh my god, that's tough. That's very, very tough. Oh, and the pendulum and the target are moving it almost. Wait, they're starting to line up. If I can get to move in the same direction at the right time, it'll make it much easier. That was my opportunity. Ah! Yeah, retry. Even worse. But steady art fixes it. Yeah, that was pretty awful. Cross the drawbridge and scale the walls, entering the keep through an open window. Once inside, you're surprised by a band of wandering skeletons. A furious melee begins. Oh my, that was nasty. Some other recruit manages to open the drawbridge and the castle is secured by the time you catch up. Return to the capital
New
in search of
options
more
and
adventures.
new opportunities.
So, enemy unknown. Success is 25 fame. Northerners. For success, pick one permanent blessing from 3. Yeah, go for that. There are rumors of a band of elite Northerner warriors hidden somewhere in the city. They plan to wreak terrible vengeance upon the populace in response to the violence brought upon their people. You join the quest to find and deal with the fearsome group. Gambling and tournament. Target's 11, yeah? It's fine. Firebrand Fortress. I'm just gonna not do that one this time, because holy shit. Discard 120 gold at the end. Yeah, actually, that's pretty great. Failure, lose 3 blessings. Jesus, okay, I cannot lose all my gold.
The enemies of the frozen north hold firm. Will you?
You agree to enter into a famous gambling tournament. Yes, yes, yes. Large troll guards it. Someone needs to pay him. Yes, yes, yes. Wait a minute. Damn it, that's already locked in, isn't it? I saw that one before and it was useless. Interception, yep. Watchtower. Okay. Fallen treasure, maybe, or fabled beast. Let's go fabled beast. Temple of prayers is decent. Sure, return to Hemstock. Holy purification. Defeat 100 skeletons with a stunlocked shard. Sure. Arcane Edge. Golden Shield. Ruby Ring. Activate your weapon ability 40 times. Sure. Or prevents you from being killed when activated. Let's just take Trayer's Urge. Combat boosts life to 75 when life drops below 25, then discard this card. That may come in very handy very soon. Actually, let's throw Berserker's Creed back on. Yeah, I'm gonna cook some of the food. What is there for trade? Trader's Urge, don't care about. Oh, that just activated 7-second wind. Oh well. Another checkpoint. 10% of my food. On the edge of the Empire, far from the capital, sits a lonely watchtower. You approach with caution, knowing that few travelers are allowed near. Halt, calls a soldier as you approach the tower. None may cross the border from the northern lands into the Empire. Soldiers are desperate. For only a few coins, they'll invite you to climb the tower and survey the countryside before crossing the border. Sure, it's only 4. You hand over some coins and climb the tower. You look to the east and west. Helpful. Turn your gaze to the north and south. Helpful. Continue your journey, and that was not what I needed for the thing. I guess I had to sneak past for the shard. Okay, Wild Zone to many rebel, criminal, and beast. Hold on a minute. You know what's a horrifying concept? Coming up with a crazy plan to put a backup of your brain into a pair of high-tech glasses, and then right when you're about to put it into action, suddenly you're a pair of glasses, and who's this asshole claiming to... Enderlord, are you okay? How fucking high are you right now? What the fuck? Enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm fine. About 2 meters. I think you're a little more than 2 meters high right now. Was referencing a webcomic. Okay. I suppose reference on something isn't as bad as the idea that you just thought about all of that for no reason whatsoever. Okay, look what you can from the remains. Berserker's Creed no longer provides defense. Okay. I wonder what that devourer is. Hey, I need gold. Trade a blessing for new equipment. Do I have any blessings I don't care about? Kinda don't care about that. After negative 80 encounters, gain your helm, then discard this card. Oh, that was from the fucking... That was from the guy at the observatory. I loaned him my helmet for a night and it said after 5 encounters he'd give it back. He's just stolen that now. I feel like there's a bug there. Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't trigger when it was supposed to, but yeah. He's nicked me helmet. He bids you drink from a cup fashioned from the skull of a baboon. Creepy. Take it. I clearly don't need this anymore. The gods will favor me now, he smiles with no they won't. He smiles with satisfaction. Here, I took these from my last visitor. I needed only his bones anyway. Creepy. Traitor's Urge, kill. Scorched Blade, kill. Probably switch to that as soon as I've got the shard from Cardinal Blade.
Such hard-earned work, now lost, at least for a time.
Late one afternoon, as the sun hovers on the edge of day and night, you are confronted by a monstrous beast. Shaped with the parts of several creatures, it lands gracefully in front of you with a beat of its wings. Adventurer, the beast intones deeply. Are you a hero, a despot not yet crowned, or merely a tool of others' great ambition? Before you can speak, it raises one clawed appendage, saying, You needn't tell me, I see it already in your actions, both past and future. It is for your own sake that you should consider such things. You discuss the merits and pitfalls of employing or even relying on magical equipment. Oh no. This one. I've almost got the shard from that. Fuck it, take it. Don't care. A great warrior, for good or evil, is great without the help of wizards and tricksters. Your Dionysus's revenge is discarded. Okay, never going to that encounter again. least now I can use Bloodletting Vial whenever I come across Armored Corrupted. After hours of wandering the forest, you finally admit to yourself that you are, in fact, lost. As you rest on a comfortable log, an enormous black cat saunters by and plops herself in front of you. She licks her paw for a moment, then stops and stares at you with golden eyes. Take me food. A wondrous wanderer lost in my neck of the woods, she purrs. I'll show you the way. You chase her up a hill, and from this vantage point you see the path ahead. Okay, that was a good use of 3 food. Acquire 75 gold in a single map to gain 20 max life, then discard. Okay, yeah, that is still useless, so I just need to remember to never put that in the deck again. Sure, make a donation. What do I want? I've forgotten what most of these do. That one is like gain food for winning dice gambits. That one. Oh wait, I can look at them. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's do food after every dice gambit. Plus 15 life for every gold gain card. Max life less than 150. You can discard food gain or equipment gain for max life. Gain up to 20 gold at the beginning of a new map if you have less than 20. Oh, I'm quite early onto this map. This could end up being really good. I'll just try it. I'll take the gamble. You leave with your new blessing. Raider's Ambush. A rustling behind you is all the warning you get that your life is in danger. You turn as the cords of a northern bola wrap around your body. A party of northerners charges at you as you break free. Oh god, I didn't even see that coming in. I hate when the game gives me that choice of I can either block one attack that's coming in, or roll and like take one that I have to dodge, or try and dodge the one and take the hit that I was blocked. Again, I took way too many hits. Yeah, search for spoils. Rifle through the defeated northerners' belongings and uncover a statue of gold. That was a lot of interactions. Follow trail of here, Satan, and oh yeah, I've got to go and try and do the thingy. How many do I need? Sure. Approach a messenger and drop the contents of your coin pouch on the floor. He gets off stool and begins to help you gather your coins. Watch me fail this. Nope, okay. I was fully expecting to somehow manage to mess it up. While he's distracted, you use sleight of hand to slide the scroll into his satchel. Then you reach deeper to retrieve a piece of his equipment.
Valuable
Nice.
for purely financial reasons, if nothing else.
You ought to be more careful, says the messenger, handing you the remainder of your coins. The messenger finishes his drink and continues on his way. Hervey gives you a nod and says, here's your payment, as promised. I'm gonna make a great reeve. I think I'll build a statue first. And there's a shard. Wetland ambush. Alright, let's try and make sure not to mess up this combat quite so bad, because there is actually some risk of me dying. Oh god, it's those attacks that what always get me. Come out quite quickly. Oh, I rolled into that. No, 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 no. I'm very scared right now. Some chance of me dying has very quickly turned into a pretty good chance of me dying. Okay, I'm fine. Okay. Hey, there's a shard from the Cardinal Blade. The raiders defeated, search area for supplies. Nice. Alright, let's switch over to Scorched Blade. Use a weapon, I believe, 40 times. Take another 16 hits in combat. Let's camp and eat some of this food. I've got far too much of it, and health benefits me far more right now. Another checkpoint. Sure, 10% of my food. Dreams turn to nightmares. Oh yeah, it's gonna make me do a past encounter. Undead ambush is probably the easiest here. Devourer I want to avoid at all costs. Raider ambush is fine. Ogre ambush isn't too bad either. Hopefully it'll give me a chance to change to my armor that I need to. This is fine, but please let me put on. No, it won't. Oh no, this isn't the one where I fight the ogre, this is the one where it just beats me to death. No, I changed my mind. That was not at all what I wanted. Ow! For some reason I was thinking that was just a fight against an ogre and I would have been fine with that. Right, what's this? Weapon ability deals plus 50% damage in the next combat with a heavy weapon equipped, then discard this card. It's not that useful. Oh, fuck you and your fucking checkpoints. Sure, take more food. Gain 40 gold for 25% of my max life. Absolutely not. There's the end. Hey, Fabled Beast. Yep. Oh. That was easy. Let's spare him and get a blessing. Deal plus 30% damage in the next combat, then discard this card. That would have been great if I'd gone up the top row first and had gotten that just before going into the final bit. Alright, now the dice roll.
Back to the bones.
There we
I
go.
hope you have learned to be their master.
This adventure is a clear winner today, having slain 19 beasts, announces the farmer. Take a basket from my latest harvest as a reward. But I'm grateful to you both. My fields will be safe once more, says the farmer, embracing his precious flock of sheep. Raider ambush. Ooh, 2 shamans and 3 berserkers. That's not too bad. I feel like 2 shamans at the same time though could be an issue if they're both healing each other constantly. Oh, what? Okay. Wasn't expecting that last hit to come out there. Oh, still alive. Oh my god. I was doing so well right up until the end, and now I've lost half my health. Jesus. just doing all around terribly right now. Search for spoils. This one? Yeah, I'll do. While passing through the gates of the village, oh yes, return to Rumstock again. The legendary hero of ballad and rhyme. As you accept one type of offering, the others will be withdrawn. Give me... I don't know, 10 more food, I guess. Sure. You wake one night to the sound of rustling. With a start, you realize there are thieving hands pilfering your supplies. You lunge for the closest thief. It's a lot of failure. Let's remove this one. Yeah, so we've got two next to each other. Close enough.
Let's see what you do with that, given your position.
The thief is long gone, but you manage to grab their companion and demand compensation. You easily hoist your attacker off their feet. They're no common bandit. You are face to face with a dirty, sickly child. Please, he stammers. They can't feed us at home. We have to take what we can get just to survive. Yeah, sure, take some food. Taking pity on the child, you give him some of your supplies. Bless you, mercenary, for your good heart, he exclaims, and runs off happily with his prize. Plus 15 fame until you lose any gambit, then discard it. You approach the edge of the pit and gaze into the unending darkness below. A stone outcropping extends out over the center of the abyss. Earn endless points by discarding equipment. I have a lot of equipment. No, I don't care about points enough. Leave it. Make your way down the mountainside away from the ominous chasm. You sight the end of your quest. As the threat from the hidden group of northerners increases, the local Imperial garrison doubles their efforts to find them. You're observing a patrol conducting their investigations, when suddenly, the brutal band appears. Damn, not bad. In a flash, the Imperial soldiers are cut down. Before you can reach them, the northern warriors flee down a nearby sewer grate. You follow close behind. Aldous Greenthumb, once a great clan leader, now determined to avenge the death of friends and family. No, 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 no! Oh, I couldn't get out of that. Shit. Ow. Oh god. Well, there goes that run. Yeah, I took a couple of stupid hits there, and then I think at least two of them attacked at the same time at the end there. That was difficult.
You should focus more on defense than offense, I think. The opportunity
Shush you.
to strike back will always present itself.
Your supplies have been added to. Ring of Preparation. For completing a shard. Oh, more customization options. For escaping with the Goblin Thief,
That will
payment
do
due.
for a beginning.
Yeah, I'd say that's not too bad for my first Endless run. So I got through 7 adventure cards. So yeah, I'm gonna have to try one of the other companions next time, see if we can do any better. Alrighty. Well, I think that'll do it for today for Hand of Fate. Let's have a look at the new customization things first though. Yeah, I think if the endless runs are going to take, you know, a good few hours every time, I'll probably get one in per session. Still like that one the best. Alrighty, well, I will be back quite shortly, actually, with some Vermintide 2, because I'm being pestered to come and help with that. So if you want, feel free to stick around. I'll be back probably 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that, with some Vermintide. If you're not sticking around, then I hope you enjoyed your stay, hope you had fun. I'll be back with another run the day after tomorrow, most likely. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.